Hi Jack, I want to thank you for coming to camp. My name's Thad Johnson with ABC, and I'll be doing your pitching video here today. I'm going to take a look at a couple things with the balance position, direction of home plate, and your follow through. So first off, drawing a line right up through your back foot, and what this represents is the line that you'd like to, when you get to the top of your delivery, you'd like to keep your the majority of your body over, mainly your head, okay, should be over this. And if your head's over this line, when you get to the top of the delivery, you're basically telling yourself that all your weight is back and it's ready to go forward. And as you can see, um, we're lifting up, and you've got a big time tilt in that top hip on that top half, excuse me, is really starting to leak forward. Okay, so this is something that you definitely want to correct. Really, the balance position is setting up the delivery, and once you lose your weight over your front side, you can never get it back. And pitching's all about weight transfer and driving all the weight from the back to the front. So let's go ahead and really work on lifting the leg, keeping a good balance position over your back foot. A second thing I'd like to see you do is just to take your glove. Okay, take your glove currently where it's at as you're starting to release your hands and go forward. And I'd like you just to work that glove when you lift your leg. I'd like you to work that glove in between your chin and your belly button. So when you lift your leg, and we'll back this up, and we come set. I'd like to just see it. Just have your glove. Let's go ahead and lower your hands a little bit. Relax your top half, and just keep the momentum of the movement of your glove in between your belly button and in your shoulders. Keep it below your chin as you lift. It's gonna bring that release point, okay, that hand separation, just a little bit closer to the line in which you're going to release the baseball, and the path of your hand's going to take to release the baseball. So a couple things to work at balance point. Now we move on to the directional phase, and you've now separated your hands. And Jack, the one thing I want to take note is the fact that you are underneath the baseball on this hand separation. Okay, your fingers should be on top. So let's separate the hands with the fingers on top of the baseball. This is something, just practice in the mirror. Just take the ball out of your hand, let it easily just kind of just relax and fall towards the ground, loose grip, and you're just letting the hand fall towards the ground as opposed to taking it out. You just separate, let it fall, fingers on top of the baseball. And now when we move forward, we go to the directional phase. The one thing we notice right away with pitchers who don't have a good have their weight back is their lower half is very, the hips on their lower half are very flat, as you are. Now you're trying to protect yourself and keep your weight back to store up energy by really getting this big time tilt with the top half. And ideally, what you'd like to see is the top half be level, okay, and the lower half be tilted, because you are driving from the ground up, and the top half is really needs to hold our posture. You need to hold the posture with the top half so you can deliver a clean pitch and really protect your arm. Because if your top half is out of whack, in bad position, okay, then you got a chance to hurt your elbow or your shoulder. So at foot strike, which is also the loaded position, okay, a couple things we're looking for. We want to make sure that we're striding towards home plate, which it appears that you're striding directly in line. Okay, we want to make sure that our hips begin to open up. So our hips want to be open a little bit. You want to start exposing that belt buckle to the hitter. This is all sequential movements, Jack. One happens after another. Front foot opens up. Okay, our knee opens up, our hip opens up, and then our top half will open up. But at this position, we want to be closed with that top half. Okay, so you need to get your glove back up, pointed towards that catcher. I always like to tell guys, real easy to just always keep, if you can always keep your glove and your front foot in line with each other throughout the entire delivery. okay, you're going to be fine. Because if you get that glove up there where I put the circle, your chest is going to want to travel to that point, and it should travel to that point because on our follow through and our release, we want the chest out over that front leg, and as you can see, you're ending about, you're probably 3 or 4 inches short of where you could be. Head wants to be forward a little bit more at release point, and again, our chest wants to travel out there to the direction, in line with home plate to get out over that front leg a little bit more. You have good extension with the hand. I'd like to see you just, when you release the baseball, have that arm get all the way to your belly. Okay, have that arm swing all the way to your belly as opposed to stopping it, because you stop that hand right there. Your arm's like a speeding car, Jack, and if you can, as you get bigger and stronger, and you stop your delivery, you stop and you shut down your arm at release, as you do, and just keep slamming on those brakes. Eventually, the brakes in your arm's going to wear out. That shoulder is really gonna get hurt. So, just what I drill, a couple drills to work on. Obviously, we talked about the balance position. This right here, this loaded position. Okay, put yourself in this position. Get your glove up. You're just going to play catch with somebody, starting from the loaded position. Okay, so at this position, that foot strike position, get your glove out in front of you, close up the top half, and just sway back and forth and play catch. And you're just going to work on taking the glove and the chest are going to be together. So it's going to be the chest to the glove as you rotate and throw. That should help you close out your. And then when you release the baseball, okay, the last drill you're going to work on is something that I tell all my guys to do. I tell them to slap. So what you're attempting to slap is you're attempting to slap the back side, okay, of your pants. Okay, so if you got a pocket in these shorts right here, you got a pocket in your baseball pants, slap the pocket on the opposite side of your arm. So if you're right-handed, you're going to slap the back left pocket after release. So as you get through, I want you to think about slapping. What that's going to do, it's going to take your arm, okay, that's currently in this L position, okay. It's going to take this arm and it is going to flatten it out, and it's going to get all the way. Again, that arm is going to travel all the way to the belly button, all the way to the belly, and it's going to reach around. Your finger's going to reach around, and you're almost going to, like I said, you want to practice slapping that back. It's going to protect your arm from injury. Right here, this is called, something that we hear, some terminology that some professional teams uses, the backward C. And if a guy has a backward C at the end of his delivery, which that L shape, that backwards L shape that I showed you, that's called the backward C. It's a point of medical interest, because they want their guys to change that. So, Jack, I hope you learned a little bit here today, and we definitely look forward to seeing you out there again sometime soon.